you'll read a lot of what I do, like in Fisherman, because they kind of, in Fisherman magazine, they kind of have that hardcore, in the field type of look and feel to the way they approach things. Whereas other things, you know, are just kind of more theories and things. But here's an example. This is the hook I use, and I'm not telling you have to use this hook. This is just the one I use. But this is a Gamakatsu split shot drop shot hook. Okay, like 6 years ago, or 8 years, well, it'll be 05, 06, somewhere in there. So 8 years ago, I was using a different hook called a Gamakatsu wide gap finesse hook, which is similar to this hook, but it's more round, almost like a circle hook. It's a pretty popular hook, especially for wacky rigging, plastics and things, and for drop shot. And I was losing a lot of fish that summer where I would hook a fish, drop shot fishing, and I would lose it. And if you drop shot fish for smallmouth and have the right equipment and do everything right, you should hook and land 95% of your bites, meaning you should lose 1 out of 20. Think about that. You can lose, on a bad day, you can lose 1 out of 4 of these suckers, or 1 out of 3. 1 out of 20 is what you should probably lose if your system's right. So I'm losing like 1 out of 6 fish, 1 out of 5 fish. I'm having days when I go out and I catch 10 fish in the middle of summer practicing for a tournament, and I lose like 3 of them or 4 of them. And I'm thinking, this isn't going to work. That year, I was doing a promotional deal, and I got every single Gamakatsu hook on the market in size 1/0 or less, which sounds impressive, and when you get the box, it's overwhelming. They have a lot of hooks. I'm talking saltwater hooks. I'm talking the hooks with the little parachute cord sticking out of them. I'm talking ones with weed guards, without weed guards, round ones that are for fishing for fish I've never even heard of. Stuff from Russia. You know what I mean? Just weird stuff. And I went out on Lake Erie that summer with 3 or 4 different rods and different hooks tied on. Now, obviously, some of them weren't for me. They're too thick or too big or whatever. But I had a good dozen or more potential variables, and I caught literally several dozen fish on every single hook, and purposely set the hook different ways, purposely used different rods and line, purposely fighted the fish different, did all these things, and settled on, along with the recommendation of some friends, the split shot drop shot hook, and I will never use another one. Because I see what I catch and what I land, and I know the way I tested it, and I hear the stories that weigh in like everybody hears. Oh man, if I'd have caught that one, I'd have beat you. And I think, I don't know why you're not catching them. You know what I mean? I lost 1 this month. And I'm not saying that it's because I'm superior at it. I'm going to give you the reasons why that should be the case. It is the most efficient hook to land method you'll ever use for bass fishing.
Bass you, folks. Information is pouring over. If you want to learn more about every lake, how to fish shallow, deep, in between, skipping docks and rocks and cranking, slow wiggling, chatter, smattering, you get it at Bass U. Get on Bass U TV, check it out, sign up, be a member, be part of it, folks. Keep learning.